Good afternoon, students. So today we are going to proceed further with the next topic, that is called regulation of breathing. It's a theoretical topic. Breathing is process where the oxygen enters inside the lung and carbon dioxide is eliminated outside the lung. So the mechanism of the breathing is under the dual control, that is chemical control and neural control, right? So neural and chemical control regulates the mechanism of respiration. Average adult human breathes about 12 times per minute, while a small young born baby breathes about 44 times per minute. Now here you can see the steady respiration rate is under the control of the neurons which are located in the pons varolai and medulla oblongata, and these are generally called as the respiratory centers. So you know very well, respiratory centers are some of the areas which are located in the brain, especially in the pons varolai and medulla oblongata, which are a part of a hindbrain, right? Okay, so there certain parts are located and they are generally responsible for the to control the respiration, and that's why they are generally called as the respiratory centers. Now these respiratory centers are being classified into three groups. The first one is generally called as the dorsal group of neuron present in the medulla oblongata, that is inspiratory center. Second one is generally called as ventrolateral group of a neuron present in the medulla oblongata, that is inspiratory and expiratory center. And third one is generally called as the pneumotaxic center, which is present in the pons varolai, which controls the sleep and the rapid eye movements, right? So three groups are present. One is called as dorsal group of neuron, second is called ventrolateral group of neuron, and third is called pneumotaxic center. These are all the three groups of the neurons which are present. These two are present in the medulla oblongata and pneumotaxic center is present in the pons varolai, right? Now apneutic center is present in the medulla oblongata, which is exactly antagonistic to the pneumotaxic center, right? Okay, that is, it is generally going to, it does not lead to the rapid whatever the movement of the eye is there, wakefulness is there, sleep is there, etc. That's why it is antagonistic to the pneumotaxic center. Now during the normal inspiration, what happens is that the lungs expand to a critical point. Whenever the lungs expand to a critical point, there is a stimulation, right? Okay, the stretch receptors generally get stimulated and the impulses are sent through the vagus nerve to the expiratory center, right? So you know very well, जब भी inspiration होता है, what is inspiration? जब आप ऑक्सीजन अंदर लेते हो, right? When you breathe the oxygen, तो आपके जो lungs है वो expand होते हैं एक critical point तक. इस दौरान क्या होता है, जो आपके stretch receptors रहते हैं वो आपके stimulate हो जाते हैं, and also the impulses are sent through the vagus nerve to the expiratory center. Now during expiration, what will happen? The inspiratory muscle will relax and the body will undergo, I mean to say, it will undergo expiration. So now during expiration, the air leaves out of the lungs, right? Due to which there is no stimulation of the stretch receptor, and also no, there is, I mean to say, there is no stimulation of the stretch receptor. If the stretch receptors are not stimulated, there is no transmission of the impulses, and this event is generally called as the Hering-Breuer reflex, right? So Hering-Breuer reflex generally controls the depth and the rhythm of the breathing, right? It generally controls the depth and the rhythm of the breathing. That is generally your Hering-Breuer reflex. And here this Hering-Breuer reflex is a major part which is generally controlling your rate of respiration. Also, it has been said that here it is generally concealed, it is generally correlated with the cerebral cortex area. Why it is related to the cerebral cortex area? Because whatever we voluntarily breathe, the pattern of breathing is generally changed. That is only due to the presence of the cerebral cortex, and that's why it is related or correlated to the cerebral cortex. So this is called breathing, that is regulation of the breathing, which is under neural control also and chemical control also, right? Now there are three groups of neuron. One is dorsal group of neuron, medulla oblongata, ventrolateral group of neuron, medulla oblongata, and pneumotaxic center, which is present in the pons varolai. Thank you.